So I'm often asked, how did you do what you did? How did you buy your first franchise? How did you decide to buy your first franchise? How did you sell your first franchise? How did you sell your second franchise? How did you buy your third franchise? Which one? How do you decide which ones you buy, which ones you keep, which ones you're going to sell, and so on. So to tell the story, I've got to back up to my first purchase of my first franchise. 26 years old, corporate employee, great job, traveling around the country, Amex card, company car, large expense account, eating at the best restaurants, so on and so forth, the golden handcuffs they call them. Phenomenal job, loved my job, and yet I decided that this thing wasn't very stable. I needed something to kind of hedge my career just in case things didn't work out over here. Because clearly my 401k wasn't going to get me where I ultimately wanted to go, and I needed something to kind of back that up. So I decided to buy my first franchise, opened it up the first year, ran it simultaneous with my career and my franchise. Second year, I decided to buy 4 more locations, opened those up, kept my job. Third year came around and I'm opening more locations, and I decided, wow, this franchise thing is creating more for me than my corporate job. And you know what? I can't ever sell my corporate job, but these I can actually sell. I'm creating equity over here. So I make a conscious decision to quit my job, focus on my franchising, and really just go head first down that path of franchising and business ownership. Fast forward to 12 years later, I've got 16 locations of that first brand. I've now bought 3 other brands in 3 separate industries in different markets. And my wife and I make a decision that, you know what, we really don't like where we live. We want to move to the beach. So we decided to sell those first 16 locations to another individual who still runs those today, and pick up our family and move them to the beach where we can enjoy the life that we want, the weather that we want, etc., etc. And in that, I've just encountered so many questions along the way in regards to how did I do that, what process did I use, and now I've begun to help other people do the same thing.